And then you get a vision. Tell me about that.
Well, I knew God was up to something. I got invited to speak at the conference. I put the phone down. I went to go and pray. And when I got on my knees, I've had few visions in my life. The few visions I've seen were all of the gospel campaigns around Africa and India. But I began to pray about this. I said, Lord, do you want me to go to Alabama? And the Lord showed me a great vision, one of the most powerful visions I've seen. And I saw a tidal wave. It was a wave bigger than I'd ever seen ever in my life. But what was unusual, what was supernatural about it, that it was crimson red in color. And I saw this wave, and suddenly I saw Pastor John on his knee. I saw a crimson tide, and I saw Pastor John in the altar of a church. I didn't know what building it was, but it was a church, and he was on his knees. And he was saying, Jesus, let your righteousness come and be established in this land. But I saw a multitude, a crowd behind him, but I knew in my heart, as I was seeing this, that these people had already been and gone. They were the prayers of the saints that had gone on before. And Pastor John didn't realize it, but he was joining in with the prayers that had gone on before. And suddenly this crimson tide, a wave bigger than I'd ever seen, ever in the natural, crimson red in color. It came and it crashed into the church. It literally crashed behind Pastor John. And the thing is that almost took my breath, was that it blew the sides of the church walls. It blew the walls clean out of the side. And it was like the building couldn't contain it. It blew the walls out. And suddenly I was taken around the front, and I saw an army in robes, just red in color, crimson red. And the Lord said to me, when you go there, you speak these words. I will visit him again. And I will raise up an army that I will send around the world. And they will preach the blood. And they will see great wonders. Tell them, I'm going to visit him again. And I thought that was it. I got my mandate. I shared it with my mother and father. And every time I spoke it, I felt the power of God. I was supposed to be in Hawaii, and then we put stadiums in Africa. We were going on with the gospel campaigns. Little did I realize that the night I began to share it, God began to visit us again.
A whole bunch of people are going to get saved next year. That's wonderful. Millions and millions are going to get saved in 2017. There, that's all you need to know for the prophecy of the entire New Year's conference, because that's what we're here for. Souls. So I've had some dreams, probably a lot of you, there's a lot of people in here who understand about prophetic and dreams. If you don't, it's okay. There's plenty of time to learn. It's wonderful. Just look it up in the Bible, study it, ask your friends. But I had some dreams, several dreams of big giant waves coming. Who's had big giant waves, tsunami dreams? Wave your hand like a wave. So a lot of those. And so I wrote this song to commemorate the fact that those waves are coming here, and there are going to be millions of people getting saved next year and on. Millions. Get us ready.